right, welcome back. Um, oh, another thing I might not have mentioned to you. You see under this view, this might not be active to you, this grid line, so it might be all white, but if you want to see those grid lines, you can put that here so you can see those grid lines, and the main idea is you can basically use it kind of to, put your visualization within maybe those boundaries if you want to make it look like more, maybe nicer in a way. And this also is selected, so snap to grid means when I drag it towards the corner, it will snap, or or the sides here, it will snap to those regions there. So that's what that is. Okay. So now with that said, actually the main goal of this video is to maybe make the visualization look a bit better. Okay, so we are going to focus on that. So first thing first, select your visualization that you want to enhance on. So it's now selected. You see we have all this visualization information here. Now what we are going to do is, so by default, the visualization is this one. Okay, so this is the first kind of area that you will see. You will select the middle one here, which is format your visual. Now let's focus on that. For example, here you see many options. Let's look at columns. Okay, let's look at columns. All, so basically we have the region information here, right? So that's we are focusing on right now. You see north, south, west, they are selectable. For example, let's select this north. So north is this color, right? Maybe I like this palette, but maybe some of the colors I want to change. So let's say this blue here, I want to change it into maybe green color like this. All right, so I can do that individually. And this dark blue, I want to make it, I don't know, let's say purple, although I think I like dark blue more, but I can try different ideas here. And also you can click this more colors. Maybe let's focus something more yellowish. Okay, let's go here. Okay, you see it became quite yellow there. Maybe you like yellow more or whatever color combination you want to use. Okay, you can change your colors like this individually. If you don't like something, you can always just do Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Okay, all right. Depending on how many changes you made, of course, Control Z might not be doing. Okay, we are back to purple color. Okay, finally, I wanted to get this blue color back. Okay, so another useful scenario here could be this. So let's say you're making a presentation and you want to focus on the West region only. Okay, so one way to do that is you can basically make this colorful while the rest is gray or grayish color. So for example, the South here, let's make it this light gray. And the same thing I will do. Um, so select, okay, select the figure, select, nope, not that one. Go to format your visual, columns. This area is north, so select north here. And then make that again also this gray color. So what happened now, basically I am kind of focusing more on the west area, while the gray just means, okay, it's there in the presentation, but that's not our main focus. Now, let me make sure. So I selected this gray here, and in the south region, I also selected this gray. Okay, so both grays are the same. Okay, that might be fine based on what you want to do, but maybe you want to still like not highlight them. So you don't want to make them colorful like this one, but maybe you just want to make, you just want to be able to differentiate between them. Okay, so then of course you don't have to select the same gray color. You can still stay with gray, but maybe pick a darker gray for this one. So right now they are differentiable from each other, but it's still gray. So your focus is still this west. So just pointing that out, that could be one of the use cases here. You can do more as well. You see, for example, if I select all again, and then you can put a border around these. Okay. Um, so let's say border on. You see a border appeared on around all of them. Um, let's say the color of the border, I want it to be black. We can increase the width here. You see, it becomes thicker and thicker. Now, is this nice? I don't think so. Um, but again, it's your choice. So basically, you can do these kind of changes. So I don't think I really like a border, so I'll get rid of the border there. Okay. Also, I will just come back here. Let me put colors back to these figures. Okay. To all the regions. For now, we are interested in all of them. So blue, we have orange there, we have dark blue, this blue. Okay, yeah, this is good. Okay, so that's some of the things you could do with columns. Um, okay, let's see here. Now you see there's X and Y axis. Okay, there's a lot of things you can do here. Actually, before X and Y, let's focus on legend because that's also color, or since legend is basically based on this. So legend is this thing here, you see. It says region north, south, west. What can we do? Well, we can change the location. Instead of top left, maybe top center. We would like to see it at top center or the top right, or maybe center left, like in this area here. Maybe we want to put it on the center right, um, or maybe bottom center, like in the middle in the bottom area. So I think generally top left is a good choice. Maybe middle, the center area right could be a good choice as well. So depends on, your graph, how you want to see it. You can change the location. That's up to you. By the way, none of these things, there's a rule or anything, okay? It really your choice on how you want to make it better. So I'm just pointing out a few ideas here that you can just play with. All right, let's continue with legend there. Now, here you see, by the way, legend, it says on, right? Right now I put it here in the center, right? If you make it off, it will totally go away. So maybe you don't want to show the legend at all. Maybe you feel, okay, there's a different regions, north, south, west, and they're colored differently. Maybe it already is enough to understand what's going on with those colors. Basically, this legend provides information about what these colors mean, right? So it says this blue is north, this dark blue is south, and this orange is west. But maybe that's not needed at all, so you want to get rid of it. One thing about visualization, you should not put lots of things there. More doesn't mean good, more doesn't mean better. Generally, less is better. Generally, simple is better because you should have like the minimum amount thing on the figure like that conveys the information to the user. Okay, all right. So that doesn't mean you should get rid of everything. It means basically you should have like the minimum amount of information presented to the user such that they don't get confused, but they get enough out of the figure when they look at it. Okay. So right, I think we should keep the legend, but maybe we can do more things. So rather than just getting rid of it, let's look at this text. So you can definitely change this font here. You can make it bigger. Okay, you see it became bigger, which is now too big actually. Let's make it a bit smaller. Um, Title is this region word you see there. That's a title. You can change it. I think region makes sense here, but I don't know. Let's say you wanted to put location there or something. You can change it. As you can see, it changed, right? It became location. Or if you don't want to see anything, you can either you can either delete this word there, but the easier way is just turn it off so that that thing totally went away. Okay. Um, Also, or this color as well. You can maybe, I don't know, let's say you want to put that blue color there for whatever reason, so you can do that. Okay, so these are some basic changes you can make regarding the colors in your columns and the shape, kind of bordering your columns, etc., and different things regarding your visualization and the legend. So we'll continue with this in the next video.